What's up, family? This is your boy Black Kennedy coming with y'all with some real talk, straight talk. I've been looking at social media and seeing a lot of stuff, a lot of things going on. You know, it's crazy in the world right now. And at the end of the day, you know, as black folks, man, we got to figure out a way to stick together, man. And I'm not just saying stick together business and economically wise, but I'm talking about emotional, physical, and socially. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on in the community. You know, you got the R. Kelly thing, we got the Jussie Smollett. You know, Bill Cosby just went to the joint, but just heard that the Supreme Court has found all in his favor, so he might be getting out real soon. Thank God for all of that to be, because I just don't really believe that Bill Cosby raped those women. And my opinion on the whole rape thing, you know, when it happened 20, 30 years ago, is I just feel that all women that had been sexually assaulted, raped, molested, or anything of that nature, just come forth, man, when it happens. When it takes place, the first moment that you can present that, you know what I'm saying? Because then we can, you know, not only the court systems and police departments, the public opinion, we can all get into our investigation and hold these people accountable for their crimes and their sins, ultimately sins, because that's what they are. They are sins. And because there's a lot of women that are out here falsely accusing men because they can see that it's an avenue. I can say this brother raped me 20 years ago and we don't need DNA, we don't need a rape kit. She can cry on boohoo on the stand. And the masses of people are going to believe her, and then this man's life is ruined. Being a former athlete, you know what I'm saying, I've went through some false allegation things. I've seen guys go through false allegation things. Just for women trying to secure the bag. You know, a lot of times women goes, it's survival by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? They get it where they can. So, you know, a lot of their parents, their mothers has taught them to use what you got to get what you need or get where you're trying to go. And so a lot of women are accustomed to using their bodies. You know what I'm saying? And so brothers, you know, there's a responsibility into, you know, protecting your seed. You know what I mean by your seed? You know what your seed is, brothers. You know what I'm saying? You protect your seed because it's ultimately your responsibility to make the choice what women will bear your seed. You know, the notion that, you know, this is my baby because she carried it and all that. No, the Most High has done things in a certain order so everybody plays a part. The man has the seed. The seed is planted in the woman, and the woman carries and grows the seed. Okay? The Most High is what put breath into that child and allows that child to, you know, flourish and grow. And, you know, after that, y'all feed and take care of it, nurture it, teach it, and do all those good things. Same thing like with a plant or fruit or food. You know what I'm saying? When we plant that seed, now that ground itself is so much as the nurturing tool, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we may water it or whatever, but the ground is doing all of the work. The soil is doing all the work. So in a sense, the man plants the seed and the woman is the soil. Okay? So this is why she's, you know, like the backbone of this of this thing, man. And you know, we have to, as black folks, understand that there's a propaganda out here, man, to destroy not only just the black family, but the black male. Their ultimate goal is to destroy the black family. They've been trying to do it since slavery. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, if we destroy the black male first, then we can get to the black female. You feel what I'm saying? And so they're attacking us in all kinds of ways. First, they want to lock up all the brothers with mass incarceration for the last 20, 30 years. Now they're coming with the Me Too movement and things like that. I mean, but let's talk about the Me Too movement. That's an old white woman's tactic. You know what I'm saying? So like with Massa, you know, and I'm only saying Massa as a derogatory term or a commentary term. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he Massa or no bullshit like that for you ignorant people out here. But when Massa went down to the slave quarters and got his little honey dip that he liked and took her to the shed and did his thug thizzle, he did his thug thizzle and he was all good, you know, as long as she took care of whatever, right? But don't you think that the woman saw all those big bucks, those mandingos, those Shaka Zulus, tall, bust, you know what I'm saying, slim and muscular and all that different style she wanted. She had all the mandingos she wanted. She didn't need that old cracker little bing bing, you know what I'm saying? She go down and do her thug thizzle too. She called a nigga to the house. That's how cold she was. She ain't do like Massa creeping down to the backyard and all that bullshit. She called niggas to the house. Come on up in here, nigga. You know what to do. Handle your motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? But then when her integrity or whatever would be put on display because she either got pregnant or got caught or whatever the case may be, she would holler rape. Okay? So in a sense, man, this is an old white woman's tactic, man, that they teaching our women. Now, I'm not excusing brothers that's out here raping and taking pussy. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you doing and that's what you into, nigga, you need to be hung by your genitals. I am not bullshitting you. I'm not a fan of that. I don't agree with that. It's too many women out here in this world that will deal with you, like you, and all of that for you niggas to be taking some pussy because this girl got a fat ass and you couldn't talk to that one. Well, go find you another one because this another girl got one too. 2 more, 3 of them around the corner. So you niggas who do that foul shit, don't get me wrong, ladies, the niggas that do that foul shit, hang these niggas by their goddamn genitals. Let's bring them to the court of law. We always want to take everybody and go to the motherfucking white man court of law. You understand? We got to start doing what the other races do, the foreigners and stuff. We bring people to justice in our own community. That's why you bring this shit forth. You don't sit back. So we can analyze the situation and investigate the situation and see what's going on, man. Why do we always go to the cracker for everything that we need? You feel me? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know, we gotta stick together, man. Brothers gotta protect your seed, man. Sisters, start supporting your brothers. If you know the cracker, we at war. You know what I'm saying? We at war at an all-time high. Yes, we got houses, we got cars, and it seems like we're not in slavery. But the cracker evolved, okay? Because what I'm saying is they evolved in a different type of slavery. Yes, you go to work, you get paid for the job you do, but how much money you got to spend just to take care of necessities, okay? So you got to spend a lot of money on a home. You got to have insurance on that. You got to have a car, so you got to pay money on that. You got insurance for that. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, medical insurance, and if you don't have that, you got to pay for that. You got to have life insurance, so you got to pay for that. By the time for the average black man, if he makes $20 an hour, you feel what I'm saying? That's $800 a week before taxes. That's $3,200 a month. Now imagine how much shit costs. That's before taxes. So just say they take $200 a week, so the $800, so it's down to $2,400. Woo! That's a month. wow, that nigga ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. So he can't run around here and just be taking care of no woman like that. He ain't got no money. You know how much shit costs? Shit, the average crib is $1,000 a month. The average car and insurance is $600 a month combined. So, you know, you got to eat, you got to have gas, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to work more together. So if the white man is dumb enough to get a female jobs, then flip the game. Flip the game, babe. You know what I'm saying? Go to work, make that skrilla, come home. You know, respect your man if he don't make what you make, but respect the fact that he's going out and doing what he's trying to do to provide for this family. What you got, you bring it home, you bring it to the table, and let the man, you know what I'm saying, if he's a responsible man. Now, all men don't qualify for this, but if he's a responsible man, you know, a real true king, then let him handle business that need to be handled. I hear so many times women be coming, you know, hey, can you go and talk to these people about this and, you know, this and this? Because when you end up doing business with men, you know, white men do business in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you, black women, you're going to end up doing business with a white man. And they try to railroad you all the time. Whereas when they sitting there next to that black man or in front of that black man, they whole MO changes. You could walk in the room, clear out the blue, and they thought it was just a woman. And here come that black man, and they whole MO changes. Why? Man, we intimidate them. They're scared of us. Not only that, they know we ain't going for no bullshit because we know the shit that they know. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is we got to pull it together, man, as a people. You know what I'm saying? I am not intimidated if my lady would make more money than me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, if I'm making, say, you know, 100K plus or whatever the case may be, and she was $500,000, okay, babe, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, I got what I got anyway, right? But we still doing everything together. She got a little bit more money, that's all that is, but it's still coming into the house. So there's no reason for a man to be intimidated by his woman making more money, because when the man is making more money, you know, there's that Bible verse that everybody wants to say, oh, well, you know, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and all this, and this is his role and all that. Okay, that's cool. But being a provider is more about, it's not necessarily income. See, y'all done took the provider role and attached it to a dollar sign. Provider means I'm a person that provides for my seed in any means, or my family, any means necessary and what is necessary. So, for example, if I'm taking care of my seed, I'm teaching my seed at home, not just letting them go to the cracker school and learn what the crackers teach them. I'm making sure they're getting it at the crib. I'm also, you know, making sure that I'm teaching them man things, how to be a proper man, and that includes being a well-rounded man, you know, being able to clean, being able to shop for himself, being able to cook for himself, being able to fix things, work on an automobile, do some things, repairs around the home, you know, knowing how to treat a woman right, not overlifting her above him, but treating her right. And those are two different things. You feel what I'm saying? Always treat a woman right, but anytime you put her in a pedestal over you, then you give her more leverage to dog you and dominate you, and then your masculinity is not worth anything at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of masculinity compared to feminism. You know what I'm saying? So you respect her, you know, you treat her as a queen as such, you know what I mean? But ultimately, learn how to be a leader. And if you don't know how to be a leader, talk to brothers that are doing a very good job of that, and learn how to be a leader and a man and a leader of a household. Learn how to, when you need to put your foot down, to make sure that things are staying on course and staying on track, and the plan for success is happening. Because your home ultimately is not only just your home and your family and everything, it's your business. It's the first business that you own. You know what I'm saying? Because you got accounts coming in, your paycheck, and you got, which is receivables, and then you got outgoing. You know what I'm saying? So it's your first line of business, and if you don't run that work shit, then you will never be a businessman. I can tell you that for a fact. So, I don't know, I'm just, hitting home on a few different things that what's been going on in my mind, and I just kind of wanted to share it with some people. And I know some people are going to give me some flack. Some people are going to give me, some negative feedback. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. Instead of more positive feed, but, and that comes with the territory, I guess. One more thing I want to touch on. So I had sent this young lady a video where this young man he's married to his wife. He's been married for 35 years. And he was speaking out about, basically like women not paying attention to men and understanding men, and a lot of reason why a lot of their relationships don't work out because they think it's all about them. And probably rightfully so, because, when you're raised singly by single parents or single mother, a lot of times the mothers only teach the men, how to treat the woman, how to deal with her, how to always make her comfortable, but not really giving him the other side of the coin when she's getting out of pocket, or she's belligerent, or she's non-compliant, or non-submissive, if you will, or any of these things like that. And so, some men don't quite know how to deal with some of these situations, and so they just stick with what they know, and this gives them all kinds of like power and all kinds of things like that. But anyway, she was totally in disagreement from the jump. I don't even think she watched the whole video, because I think it was like at least 30 minutes long. And she came back in like 10 minutes or whatever and was like, I can't listen to this bullshit or whatever. And sad to say, I ended up just blocking the girl, man, and she calls herself a relationship expert, doing talk shows on the radio and all this other stuff. And it's just crazy, because at the same time, I never wanted to bust her sister out, but I'm like, when the last time you've been in a long relationship? I know she was married before, and I think her husband passed away or whatever. But I've been knowing the girl at least since 2009, and we got so at least 10 years. And I mean, she hasn't been in anything substance since then. So, always, like, dang, how you gonna be a relationship expert to all these women and try to talk to women about men when you really don't understand men? You try to tell men how to be men. It's funny because women do that. They try to tell men how to be men, but a man can't tell you how to be a woman. You don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. But they tell us all day what our standards are, what our roles are, and what we're supposed to do. Because why? That's a form of control, because they take advantage of it to cater to them. To make any relationship be truly successful is to truly learn what your partner is about and understand what potentially that partner is capable of or isn't capable of. That's one of the true components of a successful relationship. You don't just throw out no stigma and these, okay, man, here's your rules and regulation book, and he's sitting up there and he's signing up to get married. Here's your rules and regulation book. Watch this video. And she just sits up and then she just does her. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. So, anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all long on this. I just wanted to vent and say a couple things, and I don't get a lot of comments back, but we gotta pull it together, people. Men gotta respect women. Women gotta respect men. If you're not dealing with no ones that respecting you, just push on. Don't bash all the women in the world. Don't bash all the men in the world. Oh, one more thing. Let's talk about this. I almost slipped my mind. The notion where I was speaking to a young lady and she was like telling me how she got somewhat assaulted and all that stuff, right? And she was telling me, I was kind of telling her that, like, sometimes there, in everything we do, there's a cause and effect, right? Everything. People agree with that, right? There's a cause. You do something, that's the cause. And the results is there's going to be some form of effect. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? Okay, so I said that a lot of women are out here seeking attention. Might not be the best attention or great attention, but they seeking attention. And it's just like, oh, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, you look at the women and the way they dress. And what they got to do with it, I have a right to dress how I want to dress and all that stuff. It's my body. Ooh. Hashtag me too. Okay. And I said, you're absolutely right. You do. It's your body. You can dress how you want to dress and do what you want to do. You're so correct. But there's still going to be a cause and an effect. Is it always the effect right? No, but it's still an effect. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. So it's like, okay, just say, like, for example, my homeboy is a dope dealer. And we all hanging out in front of the house where he be slanging at and everything. We having a good time and we drinking and we just kicking the willy bobos and all that. Maybe smoking a little weed, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? And just say hypothetically, And I'm like, damn, man, I got to piss, right? So I go up in the house, take a piss or whatever. And the police come in and they raid the joint just in that few minutes that I walked in the house to take a piss. Now, I ain't no dope dealer, but what is that going to look like? Cause and effect. Meaning, don't put yourself in those positions and these things will not happen to you. They don't give a damn about that, nigga. We caught you up in the dope house and it's dope in this motherfucker, money in this motherfucker, guns in this motherfucker. We charging your ass. You know what I'm saying? And you could be innocent as all the goddamn day. Like, oh. But if you put yourself in that position, there are going to be some results that come out behind that. And so all I'm saying is if you look like a hoe, dress like a hoe, act like a hoe, walk like a hoe, men going to call you hoes. It's just that simple. Because back in the day, women didn't reveal their bodies as much. Okay, for example, think about when a chick wears a low-cut T-shirt, comes down like this, and her top part of the meat of her breast and all of that is kind of like bow at you like that. She doesn't feel that she's doing anything wrong. But you're drawing attention to your breasts. There's a cause, which you have put on, and the effect is you have drawn men to look at your breasts. So when they get a comment or anything like that, you should be all good with whatever comes at you. You know what I'm saying? Damn all that I'm dressing because I want to be sexy or I feel good about myself. That's all bullshit because nobody just does anything without seeking attention. The man don't go out and always get the fastest car just because he want a fast car. He don't always go get a drop top because he just want a drop top. He know that the ladies don't like the drop top. They don't want to ride in the summertime with their shades on and their hair blowing in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all play some form of attention that we seek for. You feel what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, nobody would drive a Benz. You driving a Benz because it's a quality car, or are you driving a Benz because it costs $100,000 and it's gonna bump your status up, and people gonna be like, oh, he's the man because he got a Benz. You know what I'm saying? So we seek attention, man, male and female. But all I'm saying is, some of you ladies, man, y'all spend 1,000% of effort in trying to over beautify yourself. Some of y'all do wear way too much makeup. too much lipstick, but you spend all kinds of stuff over beautifying yourself. You spend every weekend in the goddamn mall, some boutique, some store, whatever it is that you are, the way you shop. And it's all about beautifying yourself. Oh, I'm going to put these leggings on, you know, and you well equipped, thighs and ass and all of that, and you put the tightest shit on. Now think about that. You put the tightest shit on, but then you mad because a brother looking at you talking about some, ooh, what's up, baby girl? You packing. You feel what I'm saying? And now you mad. But what did you put that on for? Because a lot of y'all put the shit on, y'all dip in the mirror and check yourself. Check your backside. And, oh, yeah, my shit looking fat right there. You know what I'm saying? And then walk out the door and put your shades on and jump in your whip and flick your, and have your attitude and all that kind of stuff that y'all do and don't realize the very attention that you're seeking, you're going to get. The attention that you're seeking, you're going to get. Cause and effect. Period. Cause and effect. And so if it look like a duck and quack like a duck, we always say it's a duck, right? So if you dress like a hoe, look like a hoe, talk like a hoe, and walk like a hoe, and I don't need to say no more, right? Because I've seen girls wear these short. I mean, you can see the meat up under their ass. If they sat down and opened their legs, you'd be all up in the monkey. You understand what I'm saying? So, women, reevaluate yourself, man. Reevaluate yourself. Look at yourself. Check yourself out. Am I being sexy? Or I'm just being a hoe? Now, I'm not saying you got to be out there selling pussy and all that shit. Hoes come in many different forms and fashion. Just like when you happen to be in the bar and this girl acting crazy and freak dancing on all kinds of motherfuckers. I done seen women sit up there at the bar with them and watch another girl dance and bend down and do all her thing what she doing. They be like, look at that hoe. Now, how you know that girl a hoe? She said, you know she's selling pussy? No, you don't know you selling pussy, but because she has the appearance of a hoe, you say she a hoe. So I'm saying the same thing about all these women out here. Stop looking like a hoe, walking like a hoe, talking like a hoe, and trying to act like a hoe, and niggas won't call you hoes. That's my address to women. To men, if you know you ain't shit nigga, every now and then, everybody truly, but every man looks in the mirror. You know you ain't shit. You know you ain't shit. You know you ain't gonna go to work. You know you ain't gonna pay no motherfucking bills. You know you ain't shit. You gonna sit around, smoke your weed, and you be lazy and you on some bullshit. You know if you had kids, you ain't gonna take care of them. You all niggas already got that plan in your head. Nigga, I'm out. So you know you ain't shit, nigga. Stay in your motherfucking lane. Fuck with these ain't shit bitches. So you motherfuckers can fuck with each other. And the niggas and the women that are about some shit can meet up. Cause you ain't shit, two motherfuckers is in the goddamn way. Get the fuck out the goddamn way. And let real motherfuckers fuck with real motherfuckers. Cause there's some good women out here. Oh, believe me, there's some good women out here that work, willing to help they mate, be submissive to the man as such the way they need to be. The man is out here willing to work, provide for his family, teach his children, take the family out, hang out with the family, spend with the other family members, the in-laws, and grow their whole family structure and everything. But you ain't shit, motherfuckers, is in the motherfucking way. And the birds of my boy LeVar Ball, stay in your motherfucking lane. You know where the ain't shit bitches is. Go fuck with them. That bitch ain't got no money, but you ain't got nothing either. But she'll give you some pussy, and she'll let you run up in her, drop a seed up in her, and get on welfare, and do all that shit. Fuck with that bitch, because she all about it. Stop going out here fucking with these women that's real deal Holyfields, and you ain't shit nigga. Anyway, This is your boy Black Kennedy, and I just wanted to speak on some shit for a minute, man. I just have some shit on my mind. You know, feel free to comment if you want to. I know you might agree to disagree, but that's cool too. It's all in love. This is a conversation that I'm having with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like they say, stay woke. And if you ain't, wake the fuck up. And in the words of my boy Willie D, no more talk.